Hello everyone, welcome to the final video of 2025, and I'm realizing now, okay, welcome to the final video of 2025, that's crazy to say, can't believe we're here, but here we are. So, this is going to be my reading wrap-up. That's what I was looking for in my TikTok earlier. Follow me on TikTok if you don't already, I post quite a bit over there. And there's going to be more content coming up there in 2026. I have some ideas in mind, so look forward to that. But I'm going to do a reading wrap-up for the year. And then at the end, I want to talk about just a little bit about my goals for 2026, reading-wise. So, welcome to the video. Wow, it's been a year. I'm very ready to get 2025 in the past. There were some ups and downs this year. We all had them. For me, it was my health. Haven't been super healthy over here. It's been a struggle. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 2026 is going to be better. Healthier. Happier. Not that I'm not happy, but, it's been a lot. There's been a lot going on. So, without further rambling, I'm just going to get into the books that I finished this year because there was a lot. I didn't think I was going to make it through my reading goal. My reading goal was 40 for this year. I really didn't think I was going to do it. If I'm being honest. I was at 35 for a long time, for most of December. And I was like, I just don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think I'm going to read 40 books. But if I don't, that's fine, whatever. 35 is still a good number. But I was determined to finish my goal. So I read a bunch of novellas that, they still count. They're still reading. They still count. So I read some novellas to kind of bring up my number. So I did hit 40. I believe I only hit 40. Let me see. What was my final number again? Yeah, I read 40 of 40 books. So I did it. I did do it, which is great. I'm very happy with that. But I don't want to feel like I'm pushing myself or forcing myself that I have to meet my goal. But I feel better that I did reach my goal. I will say. I feel better about it. I would have been a little sad if I left 2025 without completing that goal. Which might seem silly, but it's a super easy thing to do. And I've had plenty of time to read. I just, you get stuck in reading slumps where you just can't push yourself. You can't force yourself to read another book. And that happened to me a lot this year. But we're leaving that in 2025 as well, because I'm going to push myself through reading slumps more this next year. Not in a bad way that's bad for my mental health kind of way, but just I need to force myself to read through reading slumps sometimes. So, with that out of the way, I'm going to touch on just a few highlights of my reading goal. Let me see. Okay, so I've already done a video on my favorite books I read in this year. So I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk too much on that because I already have a whole video dedicated. If you want to go watch it, I'll link it up in the thing. But I will say I'm gonna list my top 5. I feel like that's fair, and in no particular order. So my top 5, I would say, was Torch Against the Night. If you haven't read the series by Sabaa Tahir, please read it in 2026. Please read it. It's so good. It's so sad. It's so heartbreaking, and I will give you this heads up. They don't care who they kill off. They don't care. Sabaa Tahir doesn't care. So, do with that what you will. I'm planning on reading the 3rd book this year in 2026. So, I'll probably be doing a reading vlog on that. I've done a reading vlog for the first 2. I feel like I might as well do a reading vlog for the other 2 and then for air. So, look for a reading vlog for the 3rd book coming in the new year. I don't remember what the 3rd book's called now. The next one I would say is The Hunger Games. I can't tell you how many years I went where people were saying, you have to read the Hunger Games, you have to read the Hunger Games, they're so good, the series is so, like, beautifully written, and it's so emotional. I was like, I wasn't really in that era of dystopian YA books when that one came out. I watched Divergent, and I loved that movie when it came out. I still watch it once in a while because it's just like a trashy comfort movie. But I wasn't really into those books when they were around, so I didn't grow up reading it. So that's probably one of my biggest problems, why I never wanted to, because I was like, I already missed that window. So I'm not going to have like the same emotional connection. No, I still had a very emotional connection to that book. Oh my goodness. That was an experience. And I'm starting the second book this year. Whew. I'm starting the second book this year. And I already know that there's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm not ready for. So, we're just going to leave that there. I'm not ready to read it. I'm not ready, but I'm going to because I really want to. I'm just not ready for the emotions that's going to come with it. But, you know. And then I'll say my third one was Bleacher Report. Oh my goodness. If you know me in real life, you know I am not a sports girl. I'm not. It doesn't matter to me. The only time I care about sports is college football season for Michigan, for my dad. That's it. I don't watch sports other than that, in some of those games with him. But Bleacher Report is a hockey romance. And that's also something I never thought I'd say. That I've read a hockey romance, and I loved it. It was so good. The banter between the two main characters was perfect. It was perfect. It was so good. I can't even put into words. And this was an arc that I was given by the author, by Kenna King. Thank you so much for her team for sending me an arc, because that was incredible. It was so good. Oh my gosh. So good. If you haven't read Bleacher Report yet, please go read it. I promise you, if you like sports romances anyway, you'll like it. It was really good. And then I'll say number 4 is Clockwork Princess. Now, I knew that this book was a really popular one. Everybody talks about it. Everybody talks about the epilogue at the end and how emotional it is and how incredible it is. And I knew they'd be right, because Cassandra Clare books always do that to me, like, always. They just get to me. Like, she knows how to write such a great romance. Destroyed me. So, Will and Tessa, one of my faves. Love them. And I now also have Better in Black, so I can't wait to read that short story of Will and Tessa. But I'm just so in love with that world and those characters. They mean so much, and they're such lovable characters, and yet they do things that drive you nuts. But, like, you just love them and you want to protect them and give them hugs. Like, that's how I feel with Will, Jem, and Tessa. She also knows how to write a really, really good love triangle. Love triangles are not something I usually want to go for, because it's just, there's no point. But hers, exceptional. And that's one series I'm going to continue in 2026, is her books, her Shadowhunter books. I'm on the 4th one right now. I'm on, what's it called? City of, you know what, I'm gonna look it up. Because otherwise, it's going to bother me. I'm reading it in a certain order that's, like, recommended. Let me see. Okay, I'm City of Fallen Angels right now. Reading City of Fallen Angels. So, it's really, really good so far. I just started it a while ago. I have to pick it back up in the new year. But that's also something I'm probably going to do reading vlog for some of those books too, because I'm very excited for them. Especially to get to the Chain of Gold series. I'm very excited to get to those. They've been way too hyped up for way too long. So, I'm very excited to read those. I think they're going to be really good. And then... So that's it for the books that I have read so far for the year. Those would say would be my top 4. And then for 2026, my reading goal right now, as of right now, is at 50. I don't know if I'm going to get there, but I wanted to give myself more of a challenge. So maybe we'll get there, maybe not, who knows. But I'm excited to try and see how far I can get. So that's really it for this video. I just wanted to do a little reading update or wrap up, and then talk a little bit about my challenge for this coming up year. I'm very excited to start this new reading year, and you know what, 2026 is gonna be better. It's gonna be better. I'm saying it, I'm calling it. It's gonna be better. It has to be, because yikes. 2025 was interesting. It's the nicest way I could put it. So yeah, that's all I really have. I just wanted to give a little update and update on my goals for next year. So lots of reading vlogs coming next year. I'm planning quite a few of them because I love filming them. They're so fun to film and they're fun to watch. So hope that you guys had a great 2025, and wish you all the blessings and love in 2026. And thank you to those of you that have recently subscribed. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you enjoy the content. I hope that you stick around and stay and follow me along on this new year. So I love you guys. See you in the next one.